Good morning, social media family. God bless you. Hallelujah. This morning I'm coming to you from the book of Psalms, chapter 10, from verse 14, where David wrote, declaring his confidence in God's triumph over evil. He stated here that, Lord, you have seen, you have observed my grief, and your hand have helped me. I commit my spirit to you, for I know you are my defense. If you read the whole of the book of Psalm 10, it talks about the divine dependence on God's power to help you triumph. As the children of Israel journeyed through the wilderness, through the desert, to the Canaan land, they encountered so many obstacles on the way, sometimes that make them look like God had abandoned them. But Moses continued to reiterate and promise them that God was with them, even when they didn't feel the presence of the Lord with them. So the fact that we are passing through trials that it looks like God is so distant doesn't mean that God is actually distant from us. God is there. His hand is with us. Even when we cannot see him, when we are weak, that's when he actually carries us, when we cannot walk. So I want you to be encouraged, knowing that God is ever near to you. Paul will write in 2 Timothy chapter 4, from verse 16 to 18, that in my defense, no one stood by me, but the Lord stood with him. That further in verse 18, say, and the Lord will deliver me from every evil work. In other words, the Lord will deliver us. The Lord will deliver you from every evil work. So even when it seems that you don't feel the hand of the Lord, like outrightly or obviously in your life, when you are going through the valleys of life, when you are going through the trials of life, that doesn't mean that God has disappeared or God is not there. In fact, that is when God is closest to you. So as you go into this week, be encouraged. No matter the obstacles or the battles or the challenges that the enemy will bring your way, I want you to be encouraged that God is with you. And the Lord has promised that he will deliver you from every evil work. So commit your days to him, your weeks to him, as you embark on every day's journey, that the Lord will deliver you from every evil work. This is the blessing and the promise to every believer. God's promise to be with us through the thin and through the tough. So when the tough gets tougher, God is closest to you. He's closest to carry it, to help you go through it. As Paul stood before the defense when he was arrested, God gave him everything he needed to say. So even as you go into the week, trust God to give you the word for the moment, that you will not make mistake or go into errors, but know that God is with you. This is the message this morning for you, that the hand of the Lord is with you, and commit your ways, your activities to his hand, and will direct your path. God bless you. Until I see you again next week. Shalom.